Welcome to the Stoppage Time edition of the Pitch to Pro podcast. This is a highlight reel of some of the best moments from the show so far, and every other week we will be bringing you a special 5 to 7 minute segment featuring the best stories, tales, and moments of the podcast.
A lot of these atolls and islands out in the South Pacific, they're not more than a few feet above sea level at their highest point. So a big reason that we're really accelerating this program is to make sure that a nation that possibly might not exist in some capacity in 10 years is able to get their first matches played, is able to have something out there that says, yes, we got this done at time. And that goes twofold because this brings so much exposure to what is going on as well. There's donations that fly in all the time to make sure that, we're giving back and making sure that this sustainability and especially the awareness that people have around the world that this is happening. These are, real scenarios, real situations.
Yeah.
So those are really the high level things. We can get into any one of those if we want to. But that's what we're working on right now outside of some of the smaller events that we have.
No, that's great. I want to keep going on the sustainability piece. Talk a little bit about the No Home Kit and what you guys did there. And you guys actually talk about the awards you just won and Lloyd out there in Spain.
Hopefully we can get a plug-in to or a link to the actual No Home Kit and show people about what it is. But essentially it's a kit, our white secondary uniform, that has some pieces that have dissolved off of it, showing that slowly the nation, metaphorically is being eroded. Mm-hmm. And that goes right along with what I was just mentioning before.
Right.
This initiative and the program and what everybody on the team in the UK did about this, it was actually given an award. Lloyd Owers actually got to fly out to Spain and collect this award, and I've got a nice little picture of him holding a plant on the stage. I keep that saved on my phone. I really hope that he hears this. But yeah, I keep that on my phone because I thought it was hilarious. But the initiative won an award, and each time that happens, that's not just one of us spreading a link or talking about this or doing a podcast, but these were actual things that people at an international level were recognizing for a lot of the work that had gone in. That's not just face level, that's the level down deeper. That, hey, what does this really mean? We see what you're doing, but what is the back end effects that this is going to have? And so, especially if people are recognizing the awards that are given out, sure, that's something that comes of it. But the exposure, again, is the number one thing we're going after.
And all of which are just, I think, incredible. Remind everybody, you guys are all volunteers at this point, right?
We are. Myself and Matt Webb joked about that. Different story about one of the people that we'll interact with next week. But yes, we are all volunteers. This is a completely grassroots program. Everything that we have done so far comes from the effort that each of the people on our team has done completely outside of any payroll or work or anything. This is just something we're passionate about. I didn't know that I would be this involved when I first signed on. I thought it was going to be, hey, I can help out and give some connections while you're in the area, maybe set up a few meetings.
Right.
But it really turned into things that we can be proud of, that are physical, tangible pieces that we had to work on and show our actual results for. And I don't like to think of it in that way, essentially, but we've got a group of probably 20, 25 people that are behind the scenes working on all this. Probably half of them are coming in for the event that we're going to have in the next couple of weeks. But we've got people that are referees, that are broadcasting, that have donated camera supplies. Shout out to Speedio for that. People that have a lot of analytical background, know football really well, that have studied the game for years. People that have international experience with coaching. Myself, I don't really have, professional soccer experience, but, I've known the area for a little while now, and I can help set up some things to throw a good soccer event, and I know what people would like. And so we all have really worked really well as a team, even though I think it's 12 hours difference out to the South Pacific, and then it's 6 hours time difference the other way over to the UK. So we're kind of all working on different schedules, but the chat between us all is very consistent on what we have to work together for. So I'm saying that this is a team effort more than anything, because we could have not done it with 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 people. It's taken a lot over the last 2 years.
No, I mean, these things are hard. All these projects, whether they're national teams or local clubs, like it's hard and takes dedication. And I just applaud you guys and the entire team and anybody who's pitching in to, lean in and be a part of the journey.
It's great.
So, kudos and hats off to you guys.
Thank you for joining us for this Stoppage Time special of the Pitch to Pro podcast. If you've enjoyed the conversation, you can click watch the full episode here. Be sure to tune in next Thursday for a new episode of the Pitch to Pro podcast,
the official podcast of Ozark United FC.
available on YouTube, Instagram, and everywhere you get your podcasts.